Hello friends, my name is Real Emile and welcome back to Let's Play Forza Horizon 1. Yes, I almost said 2 there. This is episode 10 of our Let's Play. It's been a pretty good one so far, so yeah, we're in double digits now. We're on to the pink wristband events, hatchbacks for that one, less than 15 grand for that. So should we, what else we got? Is that another A-class one? That's all-wheel drive. Dodge Brawl. All these seem to be A-class events, so I'm trying to think of a car which we could use for sort of all of them. I guess we need to find a hatchback for less than 15k. What do we got? Is there any way to... There's no way to specifically search for hatchbacks, is there? They'll be in one of these classes, I presume. Okay, let's have a look. Hatchbacks. Could use a Golf GTI of some description. Can I toggle these by affordable as well? Is there any... Well, toggle them by four-wheel drive, I guess. Is there any hatchbacks? Are you a hatchback? That could be a hatchback, I guess, if you squint. The game's really kind of picky about hatchbacks. That could be one. I don't know, I don't really want to use it though. Okay. Let's have a look. Do we run a Mark 1 Golf and just upgrade the hell out of it? Possibly. I don't really know. Focus. I don't think that'll be good in A-class personally. Gotta find something out. No. Something that'll be good in A-class, hatchback-wise. You can't drive, try and swap on here, so that kind of buggers us up a little bit. Could use the mental focus. That's always a possibility. I don't know. What do we fancy running? I'm not really sure. Ooh, I know what we're going to do. There's a thing for VWs. There's also a thing for the 1000 Club. So we're going to make a mental beetle. That's the plan for today. I don't think I've ever used the beetle on this channel before. But unfortunately, we're going to have to break that trend. I hate the Volkswagen Beetle with just every single fibre of my being. I hate this car so much. It symbolises everything hateful about the motoring world, and the fact that people actually like these things is, yeah, but, you know, whatever. Let's wind the crank up. Slowest car in the entirety of the world ever. Go! Use some speed, of which you don't have any. Okay, mental time. Let us go and transform it into something crazy and mental and all the rest of it. Alright, the first thing we want is an engine swap, and we want the V6 from a Corrado. You can use the inline 4 from a Scirocco, but you actually get more power from the Corrado V6 if you upgrade it. And we'll supercharge that just for good measure. Now we want big tyres. Big tyres, big race tyres, there we go. Full tyre whips as such, blah blah blah. We do want some aero just to keep it grounded. I think it's gonna need it. No, as much as I would love to go for that thing, we'll take the rear bumper off as well just to relieve it of some weight. It needs a new gearbox, obviously. We can go with that one, and a new diff because it's an oldish car. Well, it's actually an extremely old car. Brakes, yes. Suspension, racing. Yes, all of them must need a roll cage. It's a very light car, this, which is a bit concerning. We supercharged it, didn't we? Okay, alright. Everything else is on it. Now it's time for power supercharger. Yes, there we go. Cams, we want the exhaust to go up to there. We want the air filter to go up to there. Can we slap on some oil and cooling? Maybe. Ooh, actually, if I put that on, can I get one of these on? There's a tippy tabby dog that's just entered. I can fit you on, perfect. So let us just do a quick wrap up of our build. What we got: 921 kilograms, 255 horsepower. That's like Lotus light. The only problem with this car, of course, is it's got its engine in the rear and it's got the drive at the rear, and there's no way to swap it to four-wheel drive, which is what I would prefer to do. So yeah, this could be fun or interesting or suitably stupid. I might go with a Herbie paint job as well. It sounds good. That gearbox is terrible though. I think we're gonna have to go for. Do I want to go rally gearbox really on this? I don't know. The launch is not good. I've got to be honest. The launch really is not good. How do we find a design again? No, that's it. Yes, whatever. Right. Designs for my car. I don't get why it defaults to show you a bunch of other designs instead of one for your car. You kind of obviously would want a design for your car. That's sort of how it goes. Herbie! Yes. I'll have you. I'm not even going to bother to look at the design because I don't actually care. Did I put that on? I don't think it did. There you go, apply it. Put it on. Yes. There we go. We have a racing bug beetle horrible thing. Average speed 66 miles an hour. Well, hopefully this is faster than 66 miles an hour. I hope. I don't even know if this car can break a speed limit stop. I don't know. I'm tempted to swap the gearbox out for something else. I don't want to spend too long building this, actually. I'm just going to check how long we've been recording for. Just see how much of everyone's time I have wasted by trying to build a good beetle. 7 minutes. Yeah. I also saw on the display thing, it looks a little bit laggy. I hope it's not when it comes back over the thing. Yeah, okay, right. We'll throw the rally box in. It didn't seem to reduce the speed. To be fair, the aero and everything on this car reduces the speed more than anything, so. Yeah, that gets off the line a bit better now. Okay, let us go and try this mental contraption out. 2 B-class events are down here, aren't they? Yes. Okay, so let's fast travel over there, do the V-dub club. Then we'll go over to the B-class one, and then we'll get an A-class car for the other 2. There we go. Must be a VW. This is a VW. I'd rather drive this than a Scirocco. I just said that, yeah. No, what I actually meant... I don't like the Scirocco. I don't like the Scirocco, but at the same time, I don't like the Beetle. I'd rather drive a Scirocco over a Beetle, but only marginally, because... The Scirocco, to me, is a lot like the Audi TT, at least the 1.8 thing, and the... Oh god, what's it called? The new Beetle, which is also a horrible, hateful car. Yeah, I'm not listening to you. The... We'll go cockpit view. Power. Anyway, it's like the new Beetle. I don't see the point of them because essentially it's just a Golf chassis, so I don't get why you wouldn't just buy the Golf, which is cheaper and better looking and more practical and better in like every single conceivable way. I mean, I sort of look at the Scirocco as almost a midlife crisis mobile. It's for people who don't like to admit they're old, but they want some VW reliability. So, yes. The Speedo doesn't work. I don't know if you're seeing that. I am definitely seeing that. Oh, God. Rally gearbox was a good idea around here. Doesn't actually seem to be that quick though. I was kind of hoping this was going to be extremely quick. It's not extremely quick. It's extremely nice through the corners though. Yeah, we need to rewind that. That was a bit of a stupid move, so I'm going to brake a bit more, and then I'm going to make the same stupid move. There we go. Yeah, that's surprised me about the Beetle. I was expecting this to be absolutely atrocious through the corners and just have tons of straight line speed, but apparently not. Maybe it's all that aero we've put on it, I don't know. Maybe if I lose this event I need to take some of it off, perhaps. Going in this view for a bit. Let's not go in this view for a bit. It's really weird driving the rear engine cars from that view, because it's just, I don't get why it is, it just is. At least for me anyway, it feels like they're always just going to spin out. They're miles ahead. I'm going to restart this just because I don't get why they're so far ahead. What's the difficulty on? Okay. I thought I'd bump the difficulty up for some reason then. Because they were seeming to get quite far away. It always kind of annoys me when Forza AI does that. Admittedly, I guess it's pretty realistic. I mean, obviously. What the fuck? Complete and... What the hell? It didn't do that last time. What is going on? I take back everything good I said about you, Beetle. You're a horrible, hateful piece of just horribleness. Should have been resigned to the history books and should have stayed there. I Ironically, I quite like the Fiat 595 and Bath, which is, as much as I hate to say it, was mostly based off of Beetle. But yeah, this is much worse than that, because the 595 has character and it's funny, and this just isn't. It's terrible and hateful and has understeer. Smash through some barriers. Don Funk. There's someone definitely letting it down in straights. I don't know. I think it's the suspension. It feels like it's a bit too stiff, and that's sort of restricting the car when it comes to off-road. If we don't win this time, I might have to put it down to maybe a sports suspension, or even the rally one maybe. It's a weird one. To be fair, I don't get why this race is being raced off-road anyway, if I'm perfectly honest, but... There's a Golf R swinging its anus around. Right, time to beat this guy in Scirocco. Proof that the... Oh my god! Power, smash, Hulk smash. There we go. We are past the Scirocco. Beetle power. There is some of it. It feels like there's none, but there is some. The strange thing is, technically this weighs less than those Scirocco's. It has more power than those Scirocco's, so this really should be much better on the straights and much better through the corners, and it just isn't. The Scirocco is probably the nicer to drive of the two. I mean, this is fairly decent, don't get me wrong. This is a lot better than I was expecting it to be, but... Usually for this event I would have probably just built up a Golf R. Actually, a Golf R would probably been a better choice. That's a four-wheel drive. And to be fair, on this game it's nowhere near as bad as it is in Forza 5. And it's that's a kind of scary car to drive on that game, just because it twitches everywhere. At least on this game, yeah, simulation steering will catch you out eventually, but it's nowhere near as much as it does on that game. Also, could someone tell me in the comments, why is there a castle on the steering wheel? I don't get why that's there. Why wouldn't it just be a VW logo? God knows. Anyways, power on to the finish. There we go. The Beetle finally won. Can it pay for itself? It can. I'm on a roll. I also had a roll during that race. CJ Mac, no idea where the people get their names from. Not a clue. Start on my friends list, that's all I know. Oh, look at them taking a selfie before selfies were cool. If I have one regret in this life, it's I never invented the selfie stick.
You're making your way here. I like that. The observatory up in Red Rock. We're rolling there now. You're welcome to join. Stakes are higher though, but that's the point. It's on your map.
I just finished the street races. Did you not watch the last episode? Yeah, we'll probably do street races again in a couple of episodes' time. That's just the way these things usually work. There's a woman clapping, and she seems very happy to see a Beetle. The Mountain Blast. I should have really had the Subaru, shouldn't I? Yeah. Oh well, I mean, I guess, again, it'll be good for the corners, it'll be terrible on the straights. To be fair, Horizon's less a game about handling. I sort of worked this out while I was playing it, because I was trying to build cars like I do on Forza 4, which is usually many grip. However, on this game there's a lot more. He's bought a Range Rover. Why is he being a complete prat to the cameraman?
With a driver like you is putting neck on tree stump. I am looking forward to bringing down the axe.
Why has he got like a Minecraft creeper case on his phone? Oh, there's a Focus ST. Do you want to trade? Hello. How's he changing gear? I don't think... Was the original Beetle an automatic? I don't know. Damn, where's my shifter? I like shifters. Yeah. It's quite amusing. I actually read something the other day that was like... Or it was like a few months ago. Half of Americans can't drive a manual. That like caught me by surprise. I was like, what? Really? But yeah, so that's interesting. I don't... To be fair, manual versus automatic, it's what you're more comfortable with. I have no qualms with driving automatics. I haven't had the chance to drive one yet. But I can imagine, you know, it's whatever. I thought this would be like a downhill course. Why is it just a normal rally course? I don't know. Yeah, I haven't got any qualms with driving automatics. It's probably quite good. If I had to, you know, buy a car and, you know, the only one I could find was automatic, then I mean, I guess I could put up with it for a little bit. I'd probably keep searching on it, but yeah. Manuals are just more fun. But the only big problem with manuals is, other than like you have to get used to each car because you have to get used to where your biting points and stuff is on your clutch. The only other problem is when you're sat in traffic and like it's still moving. It's very slow moving, but it's still moving. And you have to constantly keep your foot on the clutch. Eventually, after a while, your ankle just starts to hurt. So, yeah. But other than that, I'm a manual guy all the way. Aha! That was an interesting overtake. It didn't work. But see, look, you've got all you people in your big Subaru off-roaders and your Imprezas and your Range Rover, right? Your Range Rover costs 100,000 credits. My car costs 15,000 and it's keeping up with it. Admittedly, not on the off-road bits, obviously. I quite like Range Rovers. It's one of them cars where I like them, I don't like the culture and the image that goes with a Range Rover. Basically, they're bought by people who usually have more money than sense, and they'll never get taken off-road in their lives. Although, to be fair, it's nowhere near as bad as a BMW X5 or the X6. I hate both of those. The X5s, I don't know what they're like in other countries or other places in England, but around here, X5s are basically just driven by complete and utter morons who just do not know how to drive. Seriously, there is like no one I've ever seen in a BMW X5 who's actually a competent driver. It's, yeah. Cross the line. First place. There you go.
I knew I saw the speed in you.
You saw the speed in me, yes. I saw the speed in this car. I mean, I shouldn't really knock the Beetle too much. It's been alright to us. I mean, it's not the fastest or the quickest. It's definitely not the best looking. But, I mean, it's okay to drive. It's pretty good. I like it to drive, anyway. Just a shame the dashboard doesn't get like colour coordinated like it does on Forza, the new one. I forgot what it's called. 5, that's the one. Okay, it's Megatune Hot Hatch. Okay, let's go and do those. Go and do the Hot Hatch because we'll probably just use the Focus RS for that. I think that's the only A-class thing we've got as far as hatchbacks go.
You know, people.
Shut up.
You can't enter this event in that car.
Yes, I know. I can't enter this event in this car. It's not a hatchback. It's a Beetle. What does the game actually want us to buy? Just the usual. I wouldn't really recommend taking a Citroen or a Mini to this. I don't get why it just doesn't recommend the Focus RS 500. That's the most competitive thing here. I was kind of hoping they'd have like an Audi RS3 Sportback or something like that, but they don't, so whatever.
The officials won't let you into this event unless...
I don't care about your officials. If I want to race in a Beetle, I'll race in a bastard Beetle.
This racing business, it's like playing with toys. Yeah. What am I saying? It is playing with toys.
No one cares. Go back to Minecraft, faggot. As the internet would say. Oh, someone did bring a Focus. Let's see how these handle. If you didn't see the 1000 Club video on this, I bought one. It was actually okay to drive, believe it or not. This is basically the Mental Nutter Aspo Focus RS, and this has just got some more horsepower. Which makes it even more understeery and torque steery and many steers apart from the one that you actually want. Oh god. There's definitely some understeer. I'm not gonna lie, there's quite a lot of understeer actually. Retting. Reting? I don't know. I should stop trying to pronounce. Bankov, yes. My name is Bankov. Yes. Oh my god. That's a fairly hectic, interesting thing. Peter Bankov. That's an amusing name in and of itself. Slingshot. Corner. It has no turning, this car. It's hilarious. I love it, but it's just... We swing the wheel. Change a gear. That's an important part of the car, is a gear, usually. Unless it's one of the electric things that only have like a 1-speed gearbox. There's only the Nissan Leaf and Tesla that have that in Forza, isn't there? Is there another one? I can't remember. I don't even think there's any cars in Forza 5 that have that. Ah! Dive bomb, motherfucker! Let's just stop squirting. It's not cool, kids. Matte Black, Focus through G-Shock boards. Yes. Screw your G-Shock. Don't G-Shock make watches? I always used to think they made like coils or springs or something that's actually related to cars, but no, they make watches. I don't even know.
The drivers are starting to talk about you. Way to go, racer boy.
Yes, way to go me. Right. 150 points. Do you want to stay? May as well, because we've got another A-class event up ahead. We might just switch out to something else. So, what other A-class cars have we got? We got the Ferrari and the Mustangs. We used them loads last episode though.
My boys at the observatory want to see you and your ride again. We got some new races and a bigger pile of cash for the winner. See you there, dog.
Yes, see you there, dog. Yes, because I'm cool and stuff. Ford Challenge. How long have we been recording for? $26. Okay, right, I'm going to end it here, guys. I'm going to do Megatune and the Ford Challenge thing next to us in the next episode. I shall see you all. No, that's the wrong thing. Sorry. Thanks very much for watching, and until next time, farewell.